Got that blue Tiger on. Nah, I'm having a blast playing this game though. Oh yeah, asshole boy. Oh dude, Call of Duty was just so different in this time, man. It was just so good. Oh, I hate you. It was so good, man. Oh my god, I actually suck. Okay, what's going on right now? I'm not like that. I'm still okay. I'm still getting used to it, bro. I'm getting back to old ways. All right. Like it just felt so good, man. There was no need for double, you know, like what is it called? Tactical sprint, diving, or any of that, man. It was just like this was Call of Duty. You know what I mean? For me growing up, I can't wait to unlock the MSR. I'm so close to unlocking it. I've been grinding like hell to get that, John. I pick it up and I go off with it every time. Call that a hard scope all you want. I don't give a fuck. No! Ah! Are we serious? We're trolling, right? I always be spamming those flashbangs. Because I know it pisses people off. Because it pisses me off when they do it to me. Dude, it's so hard to see around that smoke, bro. Get out the way, boy. Nah, but every time I pick up the MSR, it just feels like you know how people feel like they feel that thing with the intervention. I didn't use the intervention. I didn't really use it when I was playing MW2. I was usually using like the M4A1, the Scar, the dual shotguns. SMGs as well, dual SMGs. I was always just like using like the fun, cool little weapons, you know. I wasn't sniping or anything. I didn't start sniping until I picked up like BO2 and MW3. Well, MW3 and then, well, no, dude. When did I start? I would snipe occasionally, like in like MW2 and stuff like that, but I wasn't good at it at all. I'd say I got really good when. Because like even years after, like right when like there was new Call of Duties already out and stuff, I was still grinding MW3 and still grinding BO2. So it's just like hard to say, because like that's the thing too about like the old CODs, right? They were so good that like I was playing them when people were already on like Ghosts and Advanced Warfare and all that stuff, right? And it was still such a fun time, dude. I used to play Infected so much. Infected was probably like one of my highest played modes, just because I loved it, dude. It was so fun trying to get the Moab. Getting invited to like the custom games, right? That was like the sick part. Is like after you played one match of Infected, you were guaranteed to get invited to an Infected custom game. And everyone, dude, I just missed all my shots. That's crazy. But like what people would do is they would take off the throwing knives and just give you the tactical insertion, and people would actually use like the glitch spots, all that stuff. When playing custom games, it was so fun, man. Sometimes people would go crazy and they'd put like it would turn you into like a fucking nuke when you died. I forgot what it was, but it was crazy. I remember like how you'd be able to vote what Infected basically you played, right? There was like Juggernaut. There was one where you guys were Juggernauts, and like that's when they had like the big ass bombs, like the Infected. That's when like they would have that. And it was just insane, bro. Like, you'd kill like 5 of them and just mega explosions, dude. 5+ mega explosions. It was so good back then, man. 2019 was definitely like an insane leap, right? From like Call of Duty's being made, right? Because it was BO4 and then it leaped right into like realism, right? And I would say that's what kind of started it. Is like 2019 was definitely like the step in the direction of getting away from the arcadey feel 100%. And that's what just kind of started like the train of like CODs being made and then being more realistic rather than arcadey. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I don't care if a COD takes 2 years. I just hit a clap. Oh my god, I should have just locked in right there. I could have got a feed, bro. I could have got a feed, but I didn't because I suck. But no, it was just a different time, man. And 2019 was definitely I would say the step that, like the brick, right, that was built to make Call of Duty's not arcadey anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I think, you know, it's cool to have realistic, you know, like, this is what's weird too, is 2019 was like, I think the reason why they kept making Call of Duty's like 2019, right, like realism, and they stuck to it, is because of the fact that Warzone made them so much money. Someone dropped a nuke? Who? My teammate dropped a nuke? That's crazy, bro. Dialed in. God! Wait, it didn't... Wait. It didn't end match? The MSR was a girl. It's definitely a blonde girl with big titties, bro. Definitely. I'm sorry. But definitely. 1,000,000%. Like, I'm saying, like, fit, like, got abs, like, she nice, you know what I mean? She's got a 10 gyat. Dude, like, returning to this, like, even though it's a mod, right, and it being remastered, right, but everything feels the exact same, look, like, you know, sounds the exact same. The only thing is, though, is, like, graphically it looks a lot better, right? Dude, like, it's so awesome, man. Like, the developers of this definitely deserve, you know, a cheers, right? And they definitely did amazing work with it. And this is the thing too, is like when H2M, right, well, SM2 is actually something I was hyped for, but it never even came out because they got a cease and desist. I'm pretty for sure around the same time, right, as H2M. And H2M literally got cease and desisted the day before it was supposed to drop, right? And the other thing that's crazy to me too is Activision waited until it was the last day of their sale, right? Because it was like, no, it wasn't the last day of their sale. The day before release of H2M to give them a cease and desist. I mean, like, it was the most dirtiest, scummiest thing. Like, a lot of people in the gaming community were like, what the fuck, dude? Because there was YouTubers and streamers talking about it for a minute, right, before it even dropped. And their sales for MWR were going up because you have to buy MWR in order to play this modded client, right? And they were making dough, dude. They were making so much money off of it. I'm pretty for sure they made 7 figures off of it. I'm pretty for sure. And the day before it was supposed to come out, boom, cease and desisted. But then the thing that's like cool about H2M is it's open source. So another group of people picked it up and they published it. And I remember when it first dropped, I was just playing it constantly, dude. I was just playing it so much, and it was fun for a while, but then, you know, cheaters and like people started using unlock all, stuff like that. But this, you know, they basically launched like a DLC, right? And I don't even think, like, because it got picked up, right, by another group of people after H2M got cease and desisted, right? And by the way, I'm not really up to date because I stopped following after the cease and desist. Like, basically when it got picked up after H2M, I don't know who it got picked up by, but like virus files started going around, people started infecting servers apparently, and that's when I got off because I started hearing about it from like not just like one YouTuber but multiple YouTubers, right? That like after it got picked up, after H2M got like cease and desist, sorry for yapping, it was good for a solid, like, you know, month, and then people started saying that, you know, stuff was happening to their PCs, and then when they would get into a server, people were like infecting everybody, and it was just like too much risk because so many people were starting to talk about it. And I was like, yeah, I'm out. But I don't know if they shut that down and it got picked up by another group of people, which then made this, you know, DLC, which is MW3, the 11 maps, the guns, etc., right? I don't know if that's what happened, but you guys could go to let me know in the comments down below if that is what happened, right? And Yeah, I'm honest. Like literally, it's like it's basically. I would say it's definitely not H2M or like the open source that I played, right? Because I'm level 1 again. Like everyone's level 1. It's basically like a whole new game, like how H2M was, right? When you load it in for the first time, you're level 1. Everything's locked and stuff like that. So it definitely is like a new, like, I mean, it's still H2M, but it's because it was published by somebody else again. So it doesn't have any of your like saved data and stuff from like, you know, that open source. If that makes sense. Oh, I got a hit marker. That's crazy. But anyway, sorry for yapping, but I've been having a blast, man. I've been having a blast. There's nothing that I would say. I really wish they would remaster like modders and stuff. They remaster the survival mode. I don't know about you guys, but MW3's survival mode was the best survival mode ever made. And I'll stand on that. I will genuinely stand on that. Like, it was so fun. It was actually hard at a certain point. Like, there would be like, it would get to a point to where, like, it was hard. Like, I remember playing specifically on this map a lot. In that middle building, we would stay in with, like, Claymore, C4. You'd call in like those SWAT guys to help you. Like, dude, it was so fun, and I just don't get why Call of Duty doesn't pick up with, you know, those game modes again that were so loved by the community. Like, I feel like genuinely Activision has become so like soaked up in like all the dough and the money, right, that they lost their vision of what Call of Duty was supposed to be. Because Call of Duty at one point really loved the modding community, right? But now it's just that the modding community constantly gets cease and desisted, kind of poked at, right, by Activision and like Call of Duty. And it's like, if you guys remember BO3 workshop mods, they were made because Call of Duty was literally giving like the modding community their flowers, right? And after BO3, it was just like kind of a downhill spiral of just like F you to the community. And like, it's just crazy to me, man. Like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Warzone and 2019 did that to Call of Duty. And like, yeah, 2019 was good and Warzone was good definitely at that time, right? But I think that they just got so like what is it, hard stuck on making all that money that they just kind of gave multiplayer the finger and they stopped really caring about it. Because even BO6, right? BO6 dropped, and I'm gonna be honest with you, BO6 is definitely one of the, like, if not the best Call of Duty we've gotten in years, and that's my opinion. Because MW3 was definitely better than MW2, way better, right? But you could definitely tell MW3 was like the crutch because of how bad MW2 did. So like, I mean, it had like all the MW2 maps, you know, remastered and stuff like that, right? And you could tell the marketing was like way better than MW2's. It also had movement because if you guys didn't know, MW2 took away all the movement tech, took away even like reloading, like canceling reloads you couldn't do. It's like all these dumb things they did to MW2 that really ruined the game. Even though the beta was loved, by the way. The beta was amazing, and like me and my friends even talk about it, like they really threw the game in the dumpster when they dropped it. And like, BO6 is definitely the better game that has come out in years for Call of Duty, I feel like. But even that, like a couple months into the game, like Call of Duty literally just threw it away because of the Verdansk thing that's going on right now. And it's like, if you look at Fortnite, right? Like Fortnite, like they have so many teams for everything, and that's why their game does so well. Is because they have games for they have like a group of people that works on creative, a group of people that works on, you know, the battle royale mode, the arenas mode, etc., the anti-cheat. Like, you have so many employees, and yet Call of Duty is just like no, we need everyone 100% focused on Warzone. And I think that's why we saw like a very big drop in quality in Call of Duty, is because Warzone made them the most money that they've probably honestly ever seen, and that was because of Verdansk. And like, also, you know, COVID was going on at the time. And it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Because I've been playing this non-stop, and I love it. Even when I get a little annoyed, I'm not going to lie, because I be getting shit on, like, occasionally. Like, I'm having a blast, man. I'm having a blast. I'm reliving memories, you know, on certain maps, and it's fun, man. It's fun. And boom, just like that, that is the end of the video. I know. But let me know how much you guys are enjoying the Call of Duty videos down below in the comments. Also, comment your favorite weapon from any Call of Duty game of all time, whether it's a sniper, assault rifle from MW2, MW3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, etc. Let me know down below in the comments. Anyways, drop a like for more HMW Horizon Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare 3 Remastered videos. And yeah, peace out, guys.